Leather harnesses. What if I'm not totally... I mean, boots and shoe repair. This guy might have some leather. What?
There's nobody here. How very odd.
Did we just get into here? Hello? Hello? No? Yes?
I say, these things look like harnesses. Oh my, they are noisy. Good evening, sir. Pardon the interruption. The door was open. I didn't think that I would find anyone working at this hour.
Good evening, sir. I didn't hear you come in.
Say, those things that made noise, they are really harnesses, aren't they?
Yes, horse harnesses. But I must tell you, sir, that the store is normally closed at this hour. That is why I've asked you to return tomorrow.
I didn't come about my shoes. I came to speak of a cobbler, perhaps one of your former employees? A man with very particular habits.
You aren't with the police by any chance? I'm sorry, but I do not want to speak of anything but shoes with you.
I am not a policeman. I am Dr. Watson. It's Mr. Finley, the former tenant of your nephew, who told me that you might be in a position to inform me.
Ah, that Mr. Finley is a very brave man. And if he sent you, then you must certainly be a worthy man also. So, Doctor, who is this cobbler with strange habits?
He knows. It's Pyther.
The man of whom I speak is called Pyther or Pyther, a man with a frightening face. Do you know him?
Yes, John Pyther. He worked here for a while, but he is no longer here.
Then where is he?
Do you know where I can find him?
No, and if you look, you will not find him.
Why?
Because he is in hiding, Doctor. You see, a week ago, a horrible murder took place in the neighborhood. A rumor circulated that he might have been responsible for this crime. They say he has quarreled with women of certain virtue in the past, if you understand.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now, the Bucks Row is where the fire took place, so we know that he was
Isaac,
there.
it is about the Bucks Row case that I have come to see.
Oh, okay.
I have the certitude and an incontestable witness that Pyther is innocent, at least of this crime, although he has attacked a number of street women. If he doesn't come forward to explain himself to the authorities, he is condemned to hiding and to take the fall for this murder. Furthermore, it will cast suspicions on your community because they must be hiding him. And while the whole police force is hunting for him, they cannot concentrate on the real assassin who roams the streets and, one never knows, may take any one of you any day.
Yeah.
What you say is true. Your visit is a godsend to our community, Doctor. I tell you something. I know Sergeant Pick, an honest policeman who lives in the area. I'll tell John's family that he must go there to explain himself. But if you could please go as soon as possible to the police to give them this report that you say is incontestable.
I will go as soon as I take leave of you.
Oh, yes.
If I can ever be of service in any way, do not hesitate to ask.
Why not ask
Could
about
you
the horses?
transform your horse harnesses into harnesses for wooden legs? Adjustable harnesses.
A good craftsman can do anything, Doctor. And I do believe that's what I am. Come back in a while and it will be done. That will be my thanks for what you have done.
Well, thank you, Mr.
I shall return later.
Yes.
At your convenience, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
I am spent. I would like to return home. But I promised to go to the police as soon as I could. Now
Yes.
then, let's go to the police station.
Let's do that. Oh no, you're one of those. We do not need to talk to you. Now, we have Isaac, the cobbler. But we are going to the police station ASAP. But this is not Sergeant Fick, is it? Now, let's see. Oh, meanwhile.
you?
Yes.
Hey,
That's
Doctor,
true.
you seem tired. Were you wandering the darker parts of Whitechapel all night?
You could say that. I have some information on Leather Apron, the man of whom we spoke earlier.
Do you know where he is?
No, but I can clear him of the Bucks Row crime. A witness proved him totally innocent.
Oh yes.
Oh, Watson, is it only now, after many hours of walking, that you decide to pass on the important message that Inspector Aberline is waiting for?
But, no. But what are you doing here, Holmes?
I was worried, Watson, and with good reason it would appear. Go give the message to this policeman and let's go home. Nobody appreciates me hanging around here, you know, and it's freezing cold.
That is true.
Ah, Creddle, none too soon. You will take the testimony of this.
No, you continue with your duty shift. I must find Chandler in Hanley Street. He's struck again.
Who?
The murderer, the Bucks Row assassin.
Hanley Street. Let's go, Watson. We have no time to lose.
Oh dear. Now we don't really know where that is, do we? We have not checked these maps at all. Hanbury Street. Isn't it over here somewhere? Oh darn. Now let's see. We have Yardley. We have Hanbury Street. Okay. It was over here last time, so we don't think it's over here this time. Might it be over here? Well, never mind. Now I should... yeah. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Okay, so we are going to map of London, and between these two there is Hanbury Street. Oh, look! Didn't see that.
Hanley Street. Let's go, Watson. We have no time to lose.
Didn't see that? Okay. Let's talk to this guy then. You control Sherlock Holmes. What's this?
You can go in, Mr. Holmes. She's there. We didn't touch a thing.
Okay. We can go straight in. Is Mr. Watson following? Oh dear. This is a backyard, right? And there's blood. And there's blood over. And there's... okay.
It was very good of P.C. Chandler to let us pass. He said no one has touched the corpse. It's the perfect opportunity for us to put our skills to the test. Watson, let's not waste it.
Well, if I know me, I will waste it. Nevertheless. There is...
2 combs, curiously arranged.
yeah.
So, Doctor, shall we examine our victim?
Ah, I'm tired, Holmes. I'm not sure if I am in a state to do this work.
Come, Watson, there is little time. Show me what you're made of.
Oh dear.
Oh, my God.
Pray, Watson, pull yourself together. Can you establish the time of the crime?
The extremities of the corpse are cold and rigor mortis is beginning to set in. I would say that the murder was committed over 2 hours ago, before 4:30 a.m.
Okay. Okay, here's some things.
Looky here. It would seem he has a mark on his left hand.
How do you see that?
The victim must have worn a large ring or several little ones, and someone pulled them off forcefully. This detail will be very valuable, Watson. You can be sure of that.
Okay. a deduction of that. Yeah. Chapman took off her rings. I say, okay, the murderer stole the rings. Now why would they do that? That's strange. Okay. Is there anything else we can see that we need to know of? No, not really. Okay. Let's close that one up. Now there is...
Let's look at this poor woman more closely.
Yes. Let's do that. We have that bruise. Oh dear. It's two, right? Starting from the same place but ending
Look
on
at her neck.
different.
What can you tell me?
There are 2 incisions.
Yes. That is true. And then we have
A
this.
bruise.
And we have yet another one.
The victim's face appears to have bruising, wouldn't you say?
Under the maxilla and cheek. There is less on the right side.
Yeah. That is true. Nothing over here. No. Nothing we need to be worried about. There's no blood. Can you see
Look at
that?
her neck. What can you tell me?
There's
There
no
are 2
blood for it.
incisions.
Okay. Now this.
Now let's look at the stomach, or at least what remains of it.
It's dreadful, Holmes. Who could do that to someone?
That's what you're here for, Watson. Tell me what this man has done.
The stomach has been entirely opened and... Oh, my God! A number of organs have been removed.
Oh dear.
So you're telling me that the organs were removed, Watson? They weren't ripped out?
Not at all, Holmes. On the contrary, this is clearly the work of an expert. I couldn't have done any better myself. And the uterus is missing.
Yeah, that is a clue. I really know that's a clue. Sorry. Where are the clues? Clue deduction. Oh, there it is. We have that one. Should that one be there? The body is cold at the extremities and rigor mortis has barely started. Barely 2 hours ago. Yeah. And we already know her name, Chapman. How do we do her down here then? Okay. Now, there's an incision formed the right to the form, should be from, going around the neck. There's an incision on the neck from the right side stopping at the middle of the throat. No, that's not the wound. Yes. The murder used a very... I think it's that one, I must say. Because I don't think that one is correct at all. So I'll use that one. The organs, the uterus. Now, yeah, no. No. We don't know anything, do we? Didn't use weapons. Why shouldn't this?